Hello there. Welcome to Tight Farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, dong ding. It's Thursday morning, 8:30. I'm about to go down Danao to do some shopping. 3 men on site, down the bottom working away, banging away. So I'll make a couple of videos later on and we'll show you what happens today. Speak to you later. Logs are burning away slowly but steadily. I've 3 alight and I've had 3 go out. The 3 ones gone out seem to be difficult in burning for some reason, so I'll try some different logs. We've got 3 sets of ironwork there for posts, if you can see them. There, 3 lots ready and waiting. I had a word this morning and I've got a better sense of what's going on now. There's going to be infill 1.10 meters, so about up to there, which is quite a lot of infill to come out of that bank. And the holes they're digging for the posts in that bank are going down there, maybe 5 or 6 feet. So all the posts will finish up level. We're shuttering up them 2. Ready for pouring. And there's another one here, so I would imagine they'll set another post up and pour 3. But the ironwork for these 2 is quite high as well, so there's going to be an extension, I would imagine, put on the top of them 2. And eventually they'll finish up the same height after infilling with these 2. So it's all going ahead, but progress is a little bit slow because of the work involved. I mean, see some of these posts on the right, at that end in particular, must be 15-18 feet high at that end, but the infill at that end is going to be a lot more than 1 metre. It's going to be 2 metres. An awful lot of bloody dirt. I don't know if I can get a machine in or not. There is a backhoe up here, but it's up for sale. It's broken down with waiting for parts. It's been waiting for parts for about 6 or 8 weeks. Now I'll have to find out whether there's another machine available. It won't be any cheaper getting a machine in, it'll be quicker. These fellows will shift the dirt with shovels, but of course it's going to take a long while. The cesspit, well, that's been curing now for a fortnight, so maybe next week they'll get into that and get all the timber out of it. And then we'll have lots of timber for making scaffolding to prop these posts up and the walls when they cast them, etc, etc. So I'll leave that there to now, and I'll make another video later on. Right, it's 5 o'clock. The workmen have just left. There's a couple of VO bars there, made up waiting. Oops. We've got 2 posts in the ground all plumbed up and shuttered up. And we've got the iron working for the 3rd post. Now these holes are 5, maybe even going on 6 feet down, and them posts in the bottom corner, they'll be infilled maybe 6 feet high. So an awful lot of dirt to move around. Now, on the string line, they've got a little telltale there. That's the left-hand edge of the post as I look at it. And on the bit of Rio bar here, there's a telltale sign. And that's the depth of the hole. So it all takes a lot of weighing up. Now, this ironwork is all plumbed up, but there's no concrete poured as yet. They won't start the mixer just to pour a bit of concrete in there, so they'll and mix a bit of concrete, I would imagine, in the morning to concrete that post in, and then when that sets, they'll start the mixer and pour 3 posts all in one go. So that'll be another 3 posts in, and then they'll get ready 1, 2, 3 more posts in the steelwork to pour the day after. But it's slow going at the moment because of all the digging, measuring, extensions on the posts to get to that height. Whereas the fence line, they're all just shuttered it up each post. It didn't take them half the amount of time. These posts here, this one's got maybe a 2-foot extension on the top, and that one's got 2.5 feet or maybe 3 feet. So each post is different, and each post has to be made separately, whereas the fence posts were all the same height, 8 foot, and they just banged them in the ground. But it's got to be done right, and they've got to finish up with a level floor and the same height of posts all the way around. And then they'll start on the roof, or they might put the foundations in between the posts just to stiffen them up, I don't know. But we should be, by end of this week, we should be nearly there, or hopefully. We've got Friday, Saturday, 2 days. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we should have all the posts. No, we won't have the centre posts completed. So it's going to be next week before we get all the posts completed. And then if you go straight onto the roof, I'll be ordering steel next week. So I'll conclude that video here, and we'll do another one tomorrow. But the cesspit is looking good now. It'll be 2 weeks since it was poured, or going on 2 weeks. So all that timber inside there all has to be pulled out. Maybe they'll do that next week, I don't know. It's taking no harm, so it's up to them when they do it. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.